Paradise turned nightmare, but some places quietly break people after they move there. These Philippine spots hide deadly secrets. Stay if you dare. Here's something most people don't realize until it's too late. A place can be beautiful and still be a terrible place to live. Not because it's evil, not because the people are bad, but because daily life there slowly drains you. Not all at once, not dramatically, slowly, quietly, until one day you wake up and realize you're tired all the time, short-tempered, less healthy, less patient, and wondering how you ended up here. That's not failure, that's misinformation. But living somewhere for 2 weeks and living somewhere for 2 years are two completely different experiences. Now, let's talk about what this list is and what it is not. This is not a list of the most dangerous places in the Philippines. Some dangerous places don't even make the list because danger isn't always the problem. Stress is. Uncertainty is. Isolation is. Daily friction is. This list focuses on places that wear people down over time, create long-term regret, feel fine at first but heavy later, are difficult to age in, and are hard to leave once you're settled. And no, this list will not apply to everyone. Some people thrive in chaos. Some people adapt easily. Some people already have strong family networks. But if you're a retiree, a long-term expat, someone seeking peace, or someone planning to age abroad, then what you're about to hear matters a lot. Because paradise isn't about how a place looks. It's about how it makes you feel every single day. Now, let's begin. Number 10, Zamboanga City. Zamboanga looks peaceful on camera. Colorful streets, cultural pride, friendly locals, but long-term living tells a different story. Why it becomes difficult? Ongoing security concerns, unpredictable safety situation, limited expat infrastructure, stress from constant vigilance. You may never experience an incident, but living with constant uncertainty is exhausting. Best for locals with family support. Worst for retirees, expats seeking peace. Issues: logistics inflate costs, food and transport 15% above national average, jobs saturated in trade, wages low, 10,000 plus PHP, safety, lingering conflict vibes, petty theft high, traffic in narrow streets, infrastructure gaps, delayed repairs, disasters, earthquakes, 7.0 risk, floods yearly, pollution from ports. Number 9, Olongapo City. Olongapo has history and location, but it also has lingering crime pockets, vice economy issues, and uneven development. Some neighborhoods are fine, others slowly pull you into stress you didn't plan for. This is a location-specific risk city. Choose wrong and life becomes unstable. High living costs, rent up 20% to 15,000 PHP per month for basics. Jobs saturated in shipping and retail, wages stagnate at 12,000 PHP and contractual gigs dominate. Petty crime rising, crime index 50 plus, traffic hell from port jams. Infrastructure, aging roads, poor drainage, typhoons flood 30% of areas yearly. Pollution from ships hits moderate AQI 80 plus. Number 8, Baguio City. Baguio is summer capital, founded 1900s, 366,000 in cool highlands, tourist magnet, but 2026 woes. Challenges: sky-high rent 25,000 plus from transients, tourism jobs seasonal, wages low, theft and crowds, crime 45, chronic traffic. Infrastructure, water shortages chronic, earthquake vuln, recent 6.0 tremors, air quality dips from vehicles. Why people leave? Unbearable traffic, overpopulation, water shortages, rising rent, landslide risk, healthcare pressure. Reality? Baguio was built for far fewer people than live there now. Number 7, Malolos City. Malolos, Bulacan, cradle of Republic 1899, now 261,000 near Manila. Issues: food prices high from farms, transport inflation, low wages and services 15,000 PHP, unstable contracts, petty crime, traffic buildup, infrastructure uneven, river floods yearly, moderate pollution, poverty 25%. Struggles, evacuations, economic stall. Surprise, historic but overlooked. Pros, proximity to capital.
6. Tacloban City. Tacloban, rebuilt after Super Typhoon Yolanda in 2013, remains a disaster hotspot in 2026. With a population of 250,000, it's prone to super typhoons. 2025 saw Typhoon Uwan devastate similar areas, causing massive floods and evacuations. Reasons it's worst? High flood risk, entire lowlands submerge yearly, earthquake vulnerability, recent Cebu quake ripple effects, poverty incidence at 10.6%, among highest for urbanized cities, and stagnant jobs in fishing and agri, wages around 10,000 pesos per month. Infrastructure? Poor drainage leads to disease outbreaks post-storm. Daily struggles? Constant evacuations, power outages lasting weeks. Surprise? It's a gateway to eastern Visayas beaches, but disasters wipe out tourism gains. Tip: if stuck, invest in elevated housing and emergency kits. 5. Meycauayan City. Meycauayan is infamous for toxic waste, post-COVID pollution rebound. Why unlivable? Extreme air pollution, AQI often 150 plus from jewelry and chemical factories. River contamination, Pasay River tributaries. Flood risks high in lowlands. Poverty around 20%, jobs in hazardous industries, health costs soar. Infrastructure, clogged sewers, traffic to Manila. Struggles, cancer clusters, skin diseases from toxins. Fact, once world's most toxic city per Blacksmith Institute. Tip, filter water rigorously, relocate for health. 4. Marikina City. Marikina in NCR is a flood magnet. Why bad? Marikina River overflows during typhoons, 2025 Kalmegi parallels. Subsidence sinking areas. Moderate crime, urban theft, pollution from NCR spillover, AQI 80 plus. Poverty pockets at 15 to 20%. Infrastructure, evac centers overflow. Life, annual displacements, property loss. Pros, shoe industry hub. Tip, live on higher ground. 3. Navotas City. Navotas is dense and sinking. Issues, extreme flood and typhoon exposure, coastal, pollution from fish ports, AQI 90 plus, high poverty, slums 25% plus. Jobs, informal fishing, unstable. Crime, petty in crowded areas. Struggles, saltwater intrusion ruins water. Fact, one of Manila's danger areas. Tip, elevated stilts for homes. 2. Pasay City. Pasay near NAIA. Why tough? High crime, theft near terminals, index some 50, air pollution from traffic and planes, AQI 100 plus, floods in low areas. Poverty 15%, jobs service-based but contractual. Infrastructure, congestion eternal. Daily, noise pollution, pickpockets. Surprise, entertainment city glitz hides slums. Tip, secure valuables. 1. Legazpi City. Legazpi under Mayon volcano. Worst for lahar and flood risks, typhoons trigger eruptions. Poverty 15%, ash pollution. Jobs, tourism volatile. Struggles, evacuations, respiratory issues. Fact, world's most disaster-prone per World Risk Index. Tip, monitor PAGASA alerts. These additions highlight PH's vulnerability to disasters, top global rank, and urban inequities. If you're planning a move, prioritize safer spots like Davao, despite its ranking, or Ilocos Norte, lowest poverty. Which one surprises you? Drop a comment.